What's up, Yeti Club? It's time for round 2 of our Halloween Horror Nights speculation map review and discussion. Once again, this map was made by Horror Nights Nightmares, so huge shout out to them. Make sure to follow them on Twitter for sure. I'll link to them in the description below. And I'm only going to go over new content today, so if you want to check out and discuss the full speculation map, make sure to check out my first video, which I will also link to in the description. Let's get going. There's actually only one change in the houses, but it's a big one. The house that used to be Creepshow now says maybe Creepshow, but maybe Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which of course will be based on the 1982 movie of the same name. While the Halloween franchise has been used before at Halloween Horror Nights, Season of the Witch has not, and it would still stand out apart from the other Halloween related houses because it's the only Halloween movie that isn't really attached to the others. Personally, between the two options, I'd rather see Creepshow because there's way more material to work with when you use an anthology series like Creepshow. Although it is hard to argue with bringing in a huge franchise like Halloween, but with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre already checking a similar classic huge franchise box, it might not be the best time to make that move. Honestly, I'm excited either way. Now let's finally take a look at the scare zones, which I didn't really talk about in round 1. The 30th anniversary zone survived the cut, which makes very obvious sense and I think would be really fun to dive into a celebration of HHN's history. Terra Cruentus is the other round 1 survivor, and it was used as a zone back in HHN 15, but I would absolutely love to see it back as I didn't get to experience it myself, and it sounds amazing. Complete with an extensive lore and an evil Terra Queen, I'm all for it. The unnamed original zone has now been relisted as Seek and Destroy, which sounds like some twisted version of Hide and Seek. Doesn't sound super exciting to be honest, but it could still be fun. I did find it interesting last go around that Creepshow was listed as a house and as a scare zone, but now the Creepshow zone has been switched to the Eddie zone, which I think is a phenomenal idea. Eddie was going to be the featured icon back in HHN 11, but the plans were changed after the 9/11 attacks. This is a great opportunity to bring that lost HHN history to the forefront and unite the past and present, and give us a new icon. It's also really interesting to see that Creepshow was listed as a house and a scare zone, and now might not make either one. And lastly, we have the Best of Scare Zones mashup getting cut, which I am fine with because that seems very unfocused. It seems like there wouldn't be room to really excel at anything when you have so much going on. It's been replaced by Shudder, which I think is a really great idea because Shudder is a horror goldmine, but that concept will obviously have to be refined a ton as there are hundreds and hundreds of movies and shows on Shudder to choose from. I'm sure they'd go with Shudder Originals, but that still leaves tons of options. I'm really excited to see how this one develops if true. Last but certainly not least, we have the shows. The Fountain or Lagoon show is still there, but now that you don't need a rest area since COVID precautions are being lifted, that opens the stage back up for a real show. I'm sure lots of people would love to see another Academy of Villains, and I am one of those people, but I would absolutely put that on hold if the replacement is a show for Jack, like this map says. I want everything icon related I can get. This would be amazing. And literally as I'm recording this, I'm seeing some sort of accidental leak by Universal about Jack returning, so it sounds like our dreams might be coming true after all. And another update, literally as I'm sitting here editing this video, Universal released a video confirming that Jack is back. I am stoked. But that is Spec Map Round 2 in the books. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to keep that HHN hype flowing. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter for more. Thanks for watching.